Hey guys, you know that we love our wine tastings if you followed us for like 5 minutes.
Yes, if there's one local, we're going.
Absolutely. And so we wanted to try out a wine club without really having to make a huge commitment, either like where you couldn't cancel it or you had to pay a lot of money, because we just want a good wine. Like, we don't really care if it's like fancy wine.
No.
So we found a company called Winc that will send you like 4 bottles of wine every month, and you get to pick out what you want, reds, whites, and you also get to pick out your tastes.
And this is really cool because they give you a 6-question quiz that you can do before. So maybe you aren't really going into the wine tastings or whatever, so you don't really have a clue what you like.
Yeah.
The questions have nothing to do with wine. It's basically like, how do you drink your coffee? Do you like mushrooms? I think there's one like, do you like berries? So it's all very non-wine specific. But when you answer the questions, they can figure out your palate in order to make recommendations on certain whites and certain reds.
Yeah, and it would have cut down on a lot of our taste testing, which, I mean, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the quiz actually came back and told us the right things. Like, we know what we like in a Sauvignon Blanc. We know what we like in a Chardonnay. And it was able to tell us that without anything else besides those 6 questions.
Right. We'd had to figure it out through all these tastings. Like, that was so torturous, but you know what I'm saying? Some of it was not so good.
So this was just a quick, easy way, and it allowed us to try 4 wines this month, and it was super easy to sign up, and it's also super easy to update or cancel it.
Yeah.
And they all were like pretty affordable. The first box that we got was about $10 a bottle, and we actually have a $22 discount that you can get if you use the link that's in this video.
Yep.
But we wanted to kind of taste some of these wines with you so you could kind of see our first impressions.
Right.
But you can pick out if you want whites. You can go ahead. Okay, get started. You can pick out whites, reds, or you can do a combo. Since we knew more about the whites and we were kind of reviewing this, we wanted to start there and, you know, be able to tell you what we thought, because we know a little bit more about whites than reds.
Right. And this one,
I think it's called Diviner.
Diviner?
So you're getting to try new ones every month.
And like she said, it is a club, but don't freak out, because I know some people freak out on clubs, but it's super easy. I went through and created an account. Super easy to cancel or place it on hold. It's not a big gimmicky thing. So anyway, this one's from Santa Barbara County, Sauvignon Blanc. Normally we like citrusy, but this was just a random selection that they sent us, not based on our quiz.
Right.
So let's see.
Yeah, these were some of their favorites.
It is important to swirl it. Aerates
the wine.
Cheers. And then you stick your nose in it, smell it. It's very clean, not too citrusy.
So it's not like super grapefruity like what we normally pick out from New Zealand. New Zealand is known for their grapefruit taste, but this is very clean. I like it.
Very clean, easy to drink. So this would be a good, to me, a beginner wine.
Absolutely.
It's very light.
I would take it to a party because I feel like most people are gonna like this. It's not overbearing in a certain flavor.
Like, you may have had Sauvignon Blancs and not like them because of why I like them. I like them for grapefruit. So if you're not a grapefruit person, this would be a great Sauvignon Blanc. It's very just clean and crisp.
Yes. So
it's very good.
Now we also have a Chardonnay. It's called the Independent, and it's from Sonoma.
Sonoma. The courageous act is still to think for yourself.
I like that.
So we'll see. We are very picky about our Chardonnays.
That was what I started with because I thought it sounded like nice. And so we learned that it can matter if it's in an oak barrel or a stainless steel barrel. And we also have 2 different kind of glasses that you'll notice. This one is meant purely for Chardonnay, and that is just like a kind of a normal generic Riedel glass. So we're gonna swirl again.
And it does make a difference. I mean, not like we'll be fine with this, but
but if you drink a lot of Chardonnay, it might be worth it. I like it too. But the cool thing about a wine,
this one's still really clean. It's a bit hardier than the Sauvignon Blanc, would you say?
Yeah.
But
I feel like a Chardonnay is gonna be hardier, period. But it is hardier. But I like it. It's not. It's kind of in the middle for me. It's not a super oaky, buttery Chardonnay, but it's not super clean Chardonnay like stainless steel barrel.
Yeah. Sometimes they get it too clean.
Yeah.
Like, where's the flavor?
Yeah. So this is a nice in the middle Chardonnay. And again, with your quiz, it's gonna be able to pick out if you do want that clean or you do want that oaky. And the really cool thing about this is you're able to try out a whole different type of wine, and you can just get 4 bottles a month, and you can try them out and see if you like them versus having to go to the grocery store and going, like, how do I know? Do I go off the label? Do I go off the bag?
Sometimes I just go by the pretty picture on the bottle,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, boy, the picture is prettier than the wine. So,
Yeah.
and this way you don't have to go to all the wine tastings. And
Yeah, it's just a fun way. I mean, you could get together with your book club. You could do, like a Friday night thing with your husband or your wife, and just try out some wine, some girlfriends. Just have a lot of fun.
Pretty cool to have each month, and then especially once you find out what you like, then it becomes
you'll just be set.
Yeah, it'd be good.
So if you want to try out this specific wine company that we're using, it's called Winc with a C. So if you go to trywinc.com/storyfitness, you're going to get $22 off your first purchase. And we would love to know what you think. So if you've ever tried it, or if you have a certain type of wine that you really love, share it in the comments below, because we would love to know what you're liking and let us try it.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.